Hi guys, it's Max here with dartsreviews.tv in association with dartsplanet.tv. We've got a set of balls darts for you today, and these are the Lightning White Edition. Interesting sort of grip area looking at this, plus you get those sort of like mighty grip flights and everything as well. So it'd be interesting to see what they're like close up, so let's head on over to the table. Okay, so we're over at the table and we've got the Balls Lightning White darts. Very bright white sort of box, really stands out, part of their new lightning range. Got mighty grip image of that there, and a window showing the actual dart barrel. Obviously these are the white version, it's 90% tungsten, and we've got the 23 gram. Over at the back we've got a little bit of a write up there about the dart, the image showing the different areas of the dart, little bit of explanation about each one, which is in the packaging, and obviously we have the balls guarantee down here as well. Let's get the darts out and have a closer look. So the darts come in this plastic individual dart case, which is good. We've got the mighty grip flight here and the barrels in a point protector with the stems. If you haven't got a case or anything, or this is your first set of darts, it's quite a handy little thing. You've got something to carry them about, plus you've got some space there to add a few extras. Let's work one of the darts out, have a closer look. Starting at the front, we've got a black coated point which adds a little bit of extra grip into the ball. Then we have a very short square cut ball nose here, with a smooth section before going into the first section of the front grip, where we have four narrow rings and then two wider rings, all quite deep black infilled grooves in between. All the rings are quite square cut, so I can feel them catching a little bit on my finger. Then we go into this smooth section here, and then we go into some more ringed areas where we've got four rings of the narrow variety, two of the wider, and then we have five of the narrow rings. So a bit of a varying sort of grip. It's not quite the same at the front and the back, but it's definitely a wider section. So if you're a rear gripper, you've got plenty of area there to sort of like pick what you're going to grip and how it feels in between your finger and thumb. Then we have another smooth section here with the etched in balls logo, and then we go into quite a long balls stem as well, which is sort of like a poly sort of thing, but you do get a nice ring on there as well, so it can hold your flight in. Nice centre balance start, very parallel, quite a basic sort of design, but I actually quite like it because it's a decent starting point. If you're not sort of like too worried about having a fancy looking dart or fancy grips or anything, having a standard sort of ring grip but having different areas is really, really nice to get started out with. But it is, like I said, square cut, so it is fairly grippy. Measurements, we got the 23 gram, it's 6.2 millimeters wide and 52.3 millimeters long. So a fairly long barrel, but it's nice to have it this thing. You can get decent grouping in that treble. What I think we'll do is we'll head on over to the board and we'll have a couple of throws. Okay, so we're over in the dart room with the Balls White Lightning darts. These are a nice, easy dart to pick up, a good parallel, sort of simple ring grip, centre weighted, so they should fly through the air nice and smooth. I'm going to have a couple of throws just so I can get used to them, and then we'll go into our 201 practice routine. So let's see how we get on. Oh, that's a very tight 1, 2, 3. Getting a nice clean release. Oh, that one I sort of dropped my arm. Yeah, that's me more than the dart. I'm sort of like tensing up now after that first throw. It's me making a mistake there, so hopefully I'll loosen up and we can go straight into our 201 practice routine. Game on. Nice tight 60, left us a 141. Oh, force that one. Just 55. Left ourselves 86. Let's see if we can tidy this up. And there we go in 2 darts. The dart itself feels really, really clean to throw, nice and consistent. Changing the setup, I reckon I'd be able to hone it in just a little bit more. But overall, I think it's a really good dart for such a vast array of players. So yeah, let's go over final thought. Well, I didn't do fantastic, but I was happy to get that 86 finish in 2 darts, ending up with 8 darts overall. I did like the grip area on this. You could play about with where you're holding and the type of grip that it is, and the fact it's a parallel centre weighted dart. Majority of people will be able to pick this up and throw it quite comfortably. And I think it's a really, really good dart if you're sort of starting out as well, because you can play about with different grip areas. I'm going to give it a grip rating of 2. My fingers fit quite nicely in the grooves on this one, even though they are a little bit fat. But they did slip into the grooves well. The edge of the rings weren't too sharp, so for me, I got plenty of control with it. Obviously, if you're looking for a really, really grippy dart, this may not be for you, but around the mid sort of grip area, this is going to suit so many different people. The weights that come in, unfortunately, I don't have on hand at the moment. It is a new release. But by the time you're watching this, Gav should have the measurements and everything, and they should be scrolling up down underneath as we speak. Price range on this is £57.50. I think that's a fair enough price. It's a 90% tungsten dart. It's a decent dart as well. Like I said, it's going to open itself up to a variety of different throws and different grip types, and it's going to suit somebody down to a T. And nowadays, around that sort of price is average for a 90% tungsten dart. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said in this video, head on down into the comment section and let us know. I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. I have been a little bit absent-minded, but now I've got a bit of time on hand, I am getting on there and answering people's questions. If you've got a set or looking at getting a set or anything when this video's come out, it'd be really, really handy if you could leave your own review down below or head on over to dartsreviews.tv and leave a review on there, because not everyone can get to try loads of different sets of darts. So having different points of view on it can really help somebody out and make their mind up before going out and purchasing. Make sure you head on over to dartsplanet.tv as well. Lots of stuff on there, articles, competitions, everything. And make sure you check out the digital version online as well, which is 100% free. Head on over and make sure you tick subscribe and tick the notification bell. Lots of stuff coming up in the future, not just darts, but we do cases and dartboards and all sorts as well. Something for everyone, and hopefully it's something that you've been looking forward to checking out. And as always, come back, check us out again soon. Bye.